had the experience of becoming attached to something so beloved, whether it's a TV show star, video game character, or prized possession that can't be replaced. Well, in Japan it was no different. So today, we're going to talk about this character, the cynical blue penguin with a strong resemblance to one such other penguin. But who is this character? And whatever happened to him when he was replaced, causing a backlash so large that the company would reverse the decision in a matter of hours. This is the controversial story of that time a Japanese company destroyed their brand, and the origin story of Donpen, the beloved mascot that they tried to replace. Don Quijote, the Japanese multinational discount store chain, was showing record success. Its sales targets reached the highest ever in maybe its entire history, and the billion-dollar company was on the rise as it just opened several new locations across the world. So with all that success, the CEO, Takao Yasuda, decided to bring on a young new generation into the board of directors. This included his son, who was ready to come aboard to take the company to new heights Donkey has never seen before. A father couldn't be more proud for anyone else to run the business he grew from the ground up. And who would say otherwise? The company was booming. You can find Don Quijote stores everywhere in Japan. Move over 7-Eleven. The convenience of having a nearby store running 24/7 with a wide variety of products to choose from proved to be extremely profitable. From having access to groceries and household items, to cheap electronics and unique clothing, to even more spicy necessities. All at a discounted price, and you even get these distinctive yellow bags with every purchase. Among the affordable prices of going to Donkey, something else that was also as famous was the samey atmosphere, and of course, the signature catchy tracks that play in every store.
When I'm free, I take myself to Donkey. All my dreams come true, they do whenever I go there. I can go there on a treasure hunt to find whatever I want, anything I need, I can find it for sure. Donkey. I'm in paradise, it's a wonderful place for me. Donkey. Let's go find something good in you tonight. Donkey.
So with all this success and momentum, nothing seemed to go wrong, right? But underneath all the glory was a huge hidden problem brewing that no one spoke of before. And it was all because of this specific character, Donpen. So in order to understand all of this, we have to briefly travel back in time and understand more of who this character was and why he created such a stir. Donpen himself was created in 1998 as a mascot for Don Quixote, courtesy of an unnamed part-time employee, and has become a recognizable character in Japan ever since. He's a small blue penguin with a matching yellow beak and feet, and is often seen with a red Santa hat with the katakana donkey on his stomach. But in international countries, this was changed into English to better suit the audience. According to the official website, Donpen was born in Antarctica, but raised in Tokyo. He even has an identical girlfriend. What a guy. But was there really anything wrong with Donpen? With such a cute and welcoming design, he was certainly a hit to everyone, right? So in most cases, yes, it's impossible to not see the face of Donpen in every aisle, on every product, and all of the branding and marketing of everything, as he is often featured in a lot of Don Quixote's social media and advertisements, where he's seen doing everything from showing up on new ads to interacting with customers in hilarious ways. But apparently, it wasn't enough, because the unthinkable occurred. He was replaced. How could this happen? How could such a signature and perfect character like Donpen be removed from his red Santa hat? He had such a bright future. He was the face of the company, quite literally. He had a girlfriend who would have started a family with him so his children could continue his legacy. He had fans who were young, old, men, women, homeless people, taxi drivers. But yet somehow, this wasn't enough. And then, it happened. On December 2022, it was announced that the Donpen character would retire. That's right, the blue beloved penguin would be replaced. The news sent shockwaves across the Japanese internet, with people expressing their disapproval of the decision. This even included some users overwhelmingly voting on a poll that they disagree with the change. So, who was this new icon that was going to be dethroning the cynical bird who was cherished by many? Well, the new mascot was revealed to be a new character called Dojo-chan, based off of a katakana character from the Japanese alphabet. A lot of people disapproved of this character, calling it ugly, unoriginal, and even soulless. As someone with a creative background myself, I can't help but agree that this new mascot was lacking in a lot of character and personality. What was a recognizable figure seen everywhere by locals and tourists alike was to fill the big shoes by Dojo-chan. It's hard to believe this new mascot was to replace all the memes and merchandising that was so recognizable today. But to further understand the situation, we need to go deeper.
On another Tuesday night, the day was coming to a close. Yoshida Naoki, not the Final Fantasy one, got an important message on his company computer. He called over his most trusted employee to take a look and make sure he wasn't going crazy.
Come here, quickly. You need to see this.
And what they saw was unlike anything they had ever seen before. Being in charge of Don Quixote's parent company, Pan Pacific International Holdings, Yoshida had been out of the loop of the controversy and immediately commented about the matter from his own social media account. Yoshida promised he would get to the bottom of it and ensure that Donpen would remain the face of Donki. But how did this happen? The man at the very top of a multi-billion-dollar retail giant, blindsided by his own company's marketing team, was now taking the matter straight to the board because people online were pissed over a blue cartoon penguin? So why did the company risk such an uproar in the first place? And why was the Japanese public's loyalty to Donpen so absolute? Well, the original plan for the replacement, Dojo-chan, was entirely corporate-driven. Donkey's official explanation was that the new mascot was meant to promote their private brand value line called Jonetsu Kakaku, which means passionately priced. The new mascot was created as a literal corporate logo, a sterile combination of the Do from Donkey and Jo from Jonetsu. But this completely missed the mark on Japanese mascot culture. In Japan, mascots are cultural ambassadors. They represent compassion, love, fun, history, and consistency. Donpen, with his goofy Santa hat, chaotic demeanor, and background dating back to 1998, represents the full experience of the Donkey stores. Dojo-chan was literally the direct opposite of that. A clean, geometric, soulless corporate logo that attempted to replace a beloved, imperfect, but yet oddly charming character. But deep inside, there was a bigger problem raging from all of it, and that was the biggest question. Was this whole thing just a huge marketing stunt? So it's a question that remains debated, but the evidence for it being a genius marketing move is sorta compelling. First, the timing was perfect, right before the biggest spending season, the Christmas season. And second, Yoshida's public intervention did suspiciously turn him into an instant hero. But most importantly, the entire scandal provided hours of free worldwide exposure. Donkey started trending like crazy across social media and got everyone talking about their brand, and more specifically about Donpen. And it was more than any advertising budget could ever buy. So whether it was an accidental disaster or an intentional marketing scheme, the outcome was the same. Donkey inadvertently or deliberately positioned itself as the company that listens. They let the fans play the hero, and in doing so, they solidified Donpen's status as untouchable. They may have tried to destroy their brand, but the customers stepped in and made it stronger. It's a huge lesson for any company trying to modernize or simplify a beloved icon.
And with that being said, just 8 hours later, Yoshida announced that he and the board of directors of the company had taken considerable review into each and everyone's comments and declared that Donpen would remain the official mascot of Don Quijote. The parent company would even go on to express its apologies to the fans and customers alike, saying that they're grateful for the overwhelming support of Donpen. Overall, Donpen has become a beloved and influential character in Japan, both as a mascot for Don Quixote and as a cultural icon in his own right. He has made his cute and humorous appearances across the company branding and internet, as well as his real-world impact, having made him a fan favorite amongst so many. Furthermore, Donpen's influence extends beyond Japan's borders, as his unique, quirky, memorable design has attracted international attention on social media. His popularity among others worldwide has contributed to the spread of Don Quixote's brand recognition globally. Donpen's success as a recognizable mascot showcases that companies can create iconic characters that resonate with fans on a deeper level, and it seems like these fans would do anything possible to have it stay that way for many years to come.